Oh, what happened there? Alright, shit actually broke. Alright. Good morning, Mirror people. So I have been off for a little bit, just sitting back and watching what unfolds. So I'm up. It's about 6. We're getting ready to go for this little morning stroll. It's fucking absolutely cold here right now. They're saying next week it's going to get down to 19. Yeah, well, thank God I got my little space heaters. I got my buddy back there. Keep me warm. So, yeah. Let's talk about what's going on right now. So, I'm not going to use no names because I don't want anyone coming after me and unaliving me. So, I'm going to tell you, I believe the people who are speaking out, they're smart to go in hiding because I'm just going to tell you that there is a certain podcast out there where I believe a gentleman read an email. Now, this organization that this guy belongs to, and this other guy that was in the supposedly in the Tesla truck, I'm just going to tell you that organization is a very tight-knit group, because what I'm going to say is they're more tighter than family. And what I'm saying is, this email came out before this guy did this, and this other guy that read the email, he knew that something was going to happen. Like, he knew, so why didn't he go tell anybody? So that's how tight-knit group they are. So I'm going to go back to the video I made about the homegrown. I don't think this guy in Vegas, I think all he was doing is trying to send a message, because supposedly they're putting the pieces together that the vehicle can drive itself, and you can put an unalive body in there. And gun experts have said that if somebody's going to unalive themselves right before a detonation, there's at least going to be like splatter and stuff like that. And this person was already unalive before they even got in that vehicle. So I'm just going to tell you that these special operation guys, they don't fuck around. I've met a few of them when I was in Kuwait, just chilling at the burger bar, and they don't like people. I mean, they don't like other soldiers. They perform a mission and they get the fuck out of there and go home with their families, and they hide out. But what's funny is, this certain guy, he actually is on video with his wife, like at an airport, and they're people watching or something. You gotta go back and check it out. But most of these guys aren't on video. So I guess him and his wife, I don't know. He supported our new administration, and according to everyone saying that his wife was absolutely against our new administration. So I'm just going to tell you that there's a lot of shit going on in the world, and I don't know if it's a distractor or not. Like, maybe the mist in the air is hiding something that they don't want people to see. But supposedly this guy is still alive. So from talking to some of my friends, it's called going ghost. Like, you're so far in and you don't want the shit anymore, because I guess the guy has a child too, because I mean, they did the DNA test and found out the body that was in the vehicle did not match the DNA of his child. And my other thing is this, go back to 9/11 when the pilots were unalived. The whole plane and everything was gone except for their passport and their ID. Go to the Cybertruck. An Army CAC survived a blast like that? Not at all. And then passport paperwork survived. The whole car was completely engulfed. Like, everything inside was like a combustion chamber. Anything in there. They said the body was so unidentified. I don't know how they got DNA, but anyways. And and they're saying, like, from New Orleans and Vegas is not tied together. I don't know. I have no idea now. I mean, they both served in the same unit. They were in Afghanistan together. So I think Hamas dude, I think he had more going on up here, meaning like intelligence. Because like when they went through his house, some lady, I don't know who the hell she was, the famous something, went through his house like live after the FBI went through. But I don't understand why that house is not like protected. But it shows like where this guy had bomb making material and all this shit. Like you can't be stupid. I mean, yeah, you can make homemade ones, but the ones this guy was making were like professional. So he had some kind of background, and now they're linking this guy that tried to unalive a certain person at a golf course. That guy has visited Camp Liberty. Is that what it's called? Camp Liberty, Fort Bragg. I don't give a fuck. Fort Bragg to me. And you're going to say, oh, Fort Bragg's big. But the guy that was at the golf course visit Fort Bragg 100 times and visit these two individuals. I don't believe that for a second, man. I think they're trying to twist the whole pot. But I think Guy ghosted himself so that he didn't want to be part of the organization no more. Master Sergeant, very successful in his career. I mean, only in a few years, not very long time. Those guys move up quick. I'm curious what his 18 series was. You know, if anybody can tell me what his 18 series was, then that would explain a lot. But I guess the guy knew a lot that's going on within the world, and he worked with drones. I don't know. So I don't know what series works with drones, but he also supposedly recruited people for Ukraine. I had a buddy that did that shit, and I was all for Ukraine, and then I found out what we were doing for Ukraine, like sending hundreds and millions and billions and all tax dollars, and thought this guy was a mercenary. So some of them can't get away. They can't get away, And they were also saying dude in the Cybertruck was suffering from PTSD. Well, no fucking shit. I think both of them were suffering from severe PTSD. And he said that his wife said that he was cheating on him or something like that. I don't know. You got to put the whole puzzle together, man, to figure out the whole story. So I think they just ghost this guy. And I think eventually this guy's going to come out and he's going to call out a bunch of stuff that's going on, So I'm curious what you think. So, like I said, keep your head on a swivel. I made a couple podcasts. I have not uploaded them into Spotify yet. I don't know what's going on with my software. The first two, they upload it quickly. These other two, I don't know. I've paid for a subscription for the Spotify to upload, but nothing's happening. So I don't know if someone's blocking me or what. But I am the voice of the voiceless. Today is Saturday, right? All I ask, if you received one of my books, if you read my book, if you downloaded it on Kindle, thank you for the 300 free downloads. I thought that was pretty cool. Just so you know, have not seen one royalty yet from Amazon. Don't think I'm going to get any royalties from my old publisher, even though their public affairs reached out to me. I haven't heard shit from them. I am waiting to hear from these people that I gave money to for the audio version. I don't know when the audio version is going to drop. And I got a couple friends. One's a psychiatrist, or psychologist. He wrote a book. And then this other girl I met online who is a Marine Corps veteran. I guess her and her husband were Marine Corps veterans, and he left her, and she had children, and they were homeless, and it was pretty cool. She posted a picture, first time in her house. A house with a little Charlie Brown tree, and her kids got gifts and stuff, and she wrote a book. I'm not going to post it. You can find it on Amazon. I believe it's called My Daughter's Bible. I'm trying to pull it up to read the back of it to see what it's about. Now, she reached out to me. I'm going to have her on my podcast. She's going to be an alias. I don't think she wants to disclose herself. And then there's a couple other people that are really into what's going on. I'm going to have them on my podcast too. But we're only going to do audio, no video. But there are a lot of people out there that knows what's going on. They're putting the puzzle pieces together. And I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist or not. You can call me out. I don't care who was in presidency or whatever back then or now or whatever, and all this terroristic shit that's going on. I guess there's been people out there for years that have been warning us about these. They're called sleeper cells. So I'm just going to tell you, if you're in a major city, you better fucking watch out. You may think that you're going to go to McDonald's one day. That might be the last day you go to McDonald's, because these fucking people are just walking wherever they want to and just starting shooting up everything. So I don't know if you saw, there was a club shot up, like a young person's club shot up. There's a terrorist situation going on in Vegas in a bus. Why aren't they talking about that? The same shit happened in Germany that happened in New Orleans. Why aren't they talking about that? You know, if I could, I had a friend who sent me, I don't know, man. I've been ingested since this fall, but that's rude. I'm sorry. I had a friend, I'm not going to tell you who he is, but he sent me like actual footage of like the aftermath of what happened in New Orleans. And I'm not going to post it. I showed a couple friends, and they're like, how'd you get that? I guess maybe he got it from the dark web. I don't know. Person I know, I don't know how. I know he's not on the dark web, but I know some people probably sent that to him because of where he was in the military. All I know is that's gruesome. And if you don't think those people, man, are going through it, man, after seeing that shit, I mean, even the people that didn't even get unalive, but actually watching people get unalive like that and then laying in the street, moving around, like on their last breath and shit, and no one helping them. Like, and then he sent me a picture of what the suspect looked like after the police unalived him. That guy looked like some shit I saw like when I was in Iraq, man. When like these motherfuckers be trying to go on after American troops, and like you got like 50 motherfuckers shooting at one person. Imagine how many bullets are coming out of one gun at one time. So the guy laying on the ground, he looked like mincemeat, but you could tell that he was supposedly the terrorist. So I'm just gonna let you all put your puzzle pieces together. I'm just an author. I have my own opinion. If you don't fucking agree with me, I'm not trying to draw you in or anything. So you can go get your sources somewhere else. It's funny that the Simpsons aren't talking about this. I thought maybe the Simpsons would be making some stuff about this, but it's crazy, right? All right. So cold front's coming. Prepare. I've been preparing my RV. I found little holes like under my bed and shit. I put t-shirts and shit underneath so the fucking air don't come through. I thought these things were like airtight, but I guess not. I'm going around and checking the seals today. I should be done next week with everything that I need to do before I get out on the road. Gonna save a lot of money, but once I get out on the road, it's going to be maintenance and gas and a little bit of food that I'm going to eat, because I eat a lot of food while I'm sitting, and I didn't think that I would be eating a lot of food while I was sitting, but it is now time for the 3-mile walk. It's still dead ass fucking dark outside, and I got my new high speed here. If y'all want to know where I got this on Amazon, I don't know what that happened here, so I have to take it off and adjust it, but I'll turn it on for you. I think I figured it out now. Let's see here. Fucking piece of shit, dude. This motherfucker here probably don't even work right now. That's pretty bad, man. I can't even turn the motherfucker on. Believe you were in a situation. Oh, man, you gotta be kidding me. This motherfucker died? Be kidding me. This motherfucker did not die. Okay, there we go. There we go. You just gotta fucking know how to use the material. Like special operations and shit. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck this thing is right here, man. It's supposed to be a light. I don't know why it don't work. Fucking Amazon shit. And why this has a Bluetooth thing on the side of it, I don't understand. I'm gonna have to look at. Ooh, look at that shit. You can. Ooh, okay. All kinds of cool shit going on, man. Oh, fuck. Look at that. Ooh, man, look at that shit. That's some high-tech shit. Now, that's some high-tech shit right there, boy. Look. Man, I don't think that's Bluetooth. All right. If you want one of these, I think you get 2 of them for $39. And they're fucking well worth it, too, man. They just got a shitty band on them. You might want to take the shit off and fix them, but we'll see how everything goes. All right. I am the voice of the voiceless. And you know I like to fucking talk. So I'm going to start making some podcasts and setting up for my future podcast guest. That shit doesn't happen overnight. I'm supposed to be on a few other podcasts in the future. I don't know if this certain organization wants me to be a moderator or not for them. I'm waiting for them to get back with me. If not, I'll do my own moderating. I'll do my own shit, my own advertisement, and report from the field myself. So I was going to go to Orlando to some certain veteran organization or some kind of veteran podcast thing. Now this motherfucker's like bothering me. Throw that shit over there. I don't think I'm going to go because of the threat level. I believe in the next couple of days they're going to come out with a terror threat level. That's funny that you don't hear that like right now because they have different levels. I'm curious what the military's at right now. You're not hearing anything about that. So if you are military, I'd like to know what your threat level is at your base. I believe we were in, for the longest, I believe we were in, was it Bravo? No, we were in Charlie or some shit. Once you go to Bravo and Alpha, or I don't know how it goes. No, Alpha is like the lowest, Bravo. So we sat at Charlie for a while, like condition yellow. And I'm still thinking that some of these military installations are getting ready to go to like Delta. They go from, Charlie to Delta. And as being a security specialist, I know what that is. And I know some of you know what I'm talking about. So, like I said, I like to talk. I am the voice of the voiceless. Peace!